Welcome to Miss Lam's Math World. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 5, the application of numerical estimation by choosing the right method. Right now we will basically choose two methods. The first method is rounding up. So when shall we use rounding up? So suppose you need to buy something or you want to check the total number. For example, this is the number we want to check. For example, we want to check if the value is greater than or less than 300. So if the actual value is less than 300, so we use this case when actual value is smaller than 300. Then we will round up the numbers and it becomes larger, right? When we round up, that means the number will be larger. So this is the estimated value after round up. So after we round up, then if it is still less than 300, or after we round up, maybe the number is not here again, it will become somewhere here. After round up, it is 300. Okay, so we forgot about the old one. But we now, after round up, it is equal to 300. So that means the actual value will be less than or equals to 300, right? Of course, sometimes if the actual value is exactly 300, we have no need to round up, right? But normally it will be less than. Yes. So this is case 1. That means we have to check. When we use round up, that means I guess the actual value is less than 300. That means in an opposite way round, it will be rounding down. So this time when we want to use rounding down, of course it is not like this. So we put the rounding up here for your reference. So rounding down means again you got a value. For example, I want to double check if it is greater than or less than 300, right? So this time if the actual value is greater than 300, then we will use rounding down. Okay, so for if it is greater than 300, after we round down, it has to be at least 300. So that is estimated. So after we round down, it has to be 300 or more. Well, maybe somewhere here. Maybe 310, right? Maybe 325, maybe something else. So estimated value should be at least 300. Alright? Then, these are the basic rule for this. That means, if I want to use rounding up, that means you are showing actual value is less than 300, or maybe something, or the number. Okay, we call it as our target number of the question. Alright, so 300 is only an example. If it is rounding down, then the actual value is greater than 300. So we will use it in this case. Or do we know whether it is greater than or less than? We don't know. So when we don't know, that means that we say IDK, right? So if we don't know, so we have to make a guess. Alright? So let's check examples 5.7 in a textbook to see how we can choose the methods. So please move on to the next video, please.